every country. Adversities, as you know, reveal adversities
what we are made of.
reveal
What we
India
are
faced
made
the
of.
unknown
India
confidently.
faced the unknown
Thanks to its scientists,
confidently. Healthcare
thanks to
workers,
its scientists,
professionals,
healthcare workers,
and
common
professionals,
and
as a result,
common people.
today every
As a
sector
result,
in India
today
is bursting
every
with
sector
new
in
life.
India
Is bursting
whether
with new life.
it is industry, whether
Innovation,
it is industry,
investment,
innovation,
or
international
investment,
trade,
or
India at the
international trade.
forefront. India at the
Our
forefront.
industry has risen to the occasion.
Our industry has
example,
risen to the occasion.
It is electronic
For example,
manufacturing. It is
In
electronic
the last
manufacturing.
India
In the
was
last year, the world's
India
second
was
largest mobile
the
phone
world's
manufacturer. Second largest mobile phone manufacturer.
Innovation is becoming a way of life.
Innovation is becoming
In just
a
the
way
last
of
6
life.
years,
In
the
just
number
the last
of
6
recognized
years,
startups,
the
increased
number of
by
recognized startups
15,000%.
15,000%. Yes, you heard that right. Yes, 15,000%. You heard that right. 15,000%.
417 2016.
It is nearly 73,000 now. When industry and innovation do well, investments follow. Last year, India received a record FDI of over $83 billion. Our startups too received record funding post-pandemic. Above all this, India's position in the international trade dynamics is at its best ever. Our country recorded the highest ever exports of goods and services. We expected food grain at a crucial time for the world. We recently signed a trade deal with UAE to our west and with Australia to our east. India is becoming a vital link in global supply chains. We have the chance to make the greatest impact now as India is converting obstacles into opportunities. Friends, most of you have studied in streams related to engineering or technology. In this era of tech-led disruptions, there are three important factors in your favor. The first factor is there is a taste for technology. There is a growing sense of comfort with the use of technology. Even the poorest of the poor are adapting to it. Farmers use apps to get information about markets, weather and prices. Homemakers are using technology to make their lives easier. Children are learning using technology. Small vendors are using digital payments. If you give them cash, some of them will actually tell you they prefer digital. India is the world leader in digital payments and fintech. A huge market for technological innovations is waiting for you to do your magic. The second factor is there is trust in risk takers. Earlier, at social occasions,
it was difficult for a youngster to say he or she was an entrepreneur. People used to tell them to get settled, meaning get a salaried job. Now, the situation is opposite. People ask whether you have tried to start something on your own. Even if one is working in a job, it is seen a closer to work for startups. The rise of risk takers means two things for you. You can take risks on your own, or you can build upon the opportunities created by others. The third factor, there is temperament for reform. Earlier, there was a notion that a strong government means it should control everything and everyone. But we have changed this. A strong government does not control everything or everyone. It controls the system's impulse to interfere. A strong government is not restrictive, but is responsive. A strong government does not move into every domain. It limits itself and makes space for people's talent. A strong government strength lies in its humility to accept that it cannot know or do everything. This is why you see reforms in every sphere that make greater space for the people and their freedom. The new national education policy ensures greater freedom for youth to take decisions according to evolving situations. The scrapping of nearly 25,000 compliances is boosting ease of living. Removal of angel tax, removal of retrospective tax, and reduction of corporate tax are encouraging investments and industry. The reforms in drones, space, and geospatial sectors are opening up new avenues. The reforms in the infrastructure sector through PM Gati Shakti Master Plan are creating world-class infrastructure at speed and scale. There is taste for technology, trust in risk takers, temperament for freedom, for reform. All these factors are creating a platform for you where opportunities are created, sustained, and grown. Friends, the next 25 years are crucial for both you and India. It is the Amrit Kal leading up to the 100th year of independence. We are lucky that many young people like you will build their own future as well as India's. So, your growth is India's growth. Your learnings are India's learnings. Your victory is India's victory. So when you make your plans for yourself and your family, remember that you are automatically making plans for India too. It is a historic opportunity that only your generation has. Take it and make the best out of it. Once again, congratulations and all the best. Thank you.
Now we request the candidates to stand and take the pledge.
We shall, in thought, word and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity, integrity, and secular ideal of our country. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Anna University, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas in the faculties of Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Information and Communication Technology, Architecture and Planning, Science and Humanities, and Management Sciences, for which you have been declared qualified in this university, and in token thereof, you have been presented with those degrees and diplomas, and I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of your degrees.
Let the candidates be seated.
I dissolve this convocation.
National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे कागे दव जय गादा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
तो आप ये सीधा कार्यक्रम देख रहे थे चेन्नई में अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी से, जहां पर प्रधानमंत्री ने दीक्षा